Greetings fellow gaming fans and survivors, this is Small Archangel. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 14.5. You can see I've got my forge going because I went out and I actually gathered some clay during the night, and yeah, there isn't a lot of point in doing that now. Basically I gathered the clay because I wanted this forged iron, because I want forging iron to be able to repair my weapons and tools up. So I thought it was probably worth the risk just to sneak out outside, grab some clay and put a little bit of that through the forge, just to get our just to add that to our list of, because when you're going sort of traveling nomadic, it's a good idea to have forged iron to repair things up, including my mining helmet. We've repaired everything up more or less for the time being, but stuff's going to need fixing again. As you can hear, I still do not have my voice back. Apologies for that, but there's not a lot I can do about it. It will come back in its own sweet time. Now, we can gather... What was that? I just picked up crushed sand. No, we don't want that, do we? Let's see, we've got... Yeah, okay, that's it. We're full up again. We didn't burn that much. Alright, so if you remember, if you saw the last episode, we are on a random island. And there's a cave, but it's full of water. And I think actually what we need to do is go the other way. And I'm doing really well at dropping stuff today. So we're going to head northwards. I've put a flag on the map. I think actually that flag is showing us where the supply drop was. So we're going to leave that flag there. But if we zoom out as far as we can, you can see the enormous stupid loop we've done. And the fact there's a treasure over there, but it's probably about 2 days worth of swimming. And of course today is day 7. So that's the funnest, the most fun aspect of this whole farrago so far, is that we've been going nomadic for the first entire week, and we haven't found a single POI or hub or anything whatsoever. So we can't gather any more of those. We're struggling for a space in our inventory. We don't have anywhere to sort of store anything, obviously. So generally speaking, life's getting a little bit challenging, really. So I'm not sure if that over there is another island. Oh, there's a chicken. But we're going to hop landmass to landmass. And what I really want to do is go here, because I have a feeling that way back in episode 2 or 3 or whatever it was, I made a really bad error of judgment in turning right and going this way, because there clearly were no POIs that way, and there may well have been if we'd gone north. And this plains biome just seems to, and this wasteland one or whatever it was, they just burn biome, they just seem to be littered with water, far too much water like this, and we could really do with getting out of the swamps. Oh, it's about time I had my breakfast too. And we're too hot, but again, there is really nothing much that we can do about that. And then we're in water, so that should cool us down anyway. So we can probably have another one of those, another one of those. Okay. There was no evidence of zombie activity last night, so we did quite well there. It's obviously fairly warm around here. I am not wearing a coat or anything silly like that, but I've had no end of problems with being too hot since we started this alpha. I haven't seen a snowy biome. Okay, I'm not sure if this looks like it might actually be a larger landmass, so you never know, we might be in luck here. As I said in the last episode, pretty much regardless of what might happen now, we're too late in the day to be trying to make a base to defend ourselves from tonight's horde. It just ain't gonna happen. So we're gonna have to think of a different way of handling that. No, we're not collecting lead, not right now. So looks like we are, we'll try and head north, like due north, because if we do that, maybe hopefully we'll cross, we'll come to the road. yeah, if we carry on going north, hopefully we'll intersect with this road, which will take us back up to where we want to be, and actually we'll go back where that airdrop was, but there's not much use to us because we still can't pick it up. We couldn't pick it up before because we were too full. We can't pick it up now because we're too full. Okay, I think this is another island. It might be a bigger one, but it's another island. And as we have already ably demonstrated, it ain't so easy setting up base on an island. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure if I can see any land mass. There's some land over there. There we go. I'd rather hop short distances than swim indeterminate ones. Now we're going back in that direction. But I suppose that's okay. This is the only land we've really seen. I just need to make sure that we're not going back to land we've already been to, because that would be a waste of time. Well, looks like this is another cave, and it's another cave which is completely full of water because it's simply pouring in from the lake. You would think that the amounts would just equalise. You see, I can see the entrance to the lake there, but the cave there. But yeah, we're really not going to go spelunking down that, not without some serious diving equipment. Now, knowing my luck, this is going to still be an island, but it has got us that little bit closer to the road here. So even if we have to swim across there, oh look, mixed biome island. We've actually got some burned forest here as well as. Now, there might be eggs in that nest. There's no eggs. We can't take those. We can take eggs. We can't take. Can we make any arrows? Ta-da. I'm not sure why I just leveled. We can make an absolute ton of arrows, but you know, there's no point because if we make that many arrows, we're just going to end up. Yeah, we can't actually house that many arrows, can we? What's a full stack? It's 250, I think. So let's just make 50. Did I hear a zombie? I did not hear a zombie. Good. Okay, I can see some land over there. And over there. What do we have over there? Is that the road? That is in point of the fact, the road. So, bear with me, guys, while I get us across this lagoon. There we go, that didn't actually take too long. It is actually possible to sort of glitch skip across the water in quite a freaky kind of way, which is a little bit faster than, than just swimming, which takes some time. Okay, so basically we're going to backtrack up the road here. We know where that is, but we can't pick it up. And obviously once we've emptied everything out to the ground, well, it's basically wasted it. So what I propose to do, given that we've actually got the horde to deal with tonight as well, we don't want this episode to be too epically long. I only wish I could. What I propose to do is rejoin you guys when we get to that northern point on the map where we'll be starting to explore new territory. So I will see you guys there. Blast it. About time. Oh, nice. I like the food. We like that. We like that. Okay, so you can see we're nearly back to our original place. It's taken ages to get here. Look at it. It's 6:30 at night nearly, which is just crazy. Stands to reason that, yeah, not only are we gonna not be able to set ourselves up somewhere secure for the night, for the horde, but we're also, nope, we can't, don't give me more feathers. We're also, we can't store anything anywhere, we haven't got enough medication, or enough beer, or enough vital supplies like that, to be able to meet this horde out in the open. So let me just check, but I think we're where we need to be. So what I'm thinking, because I have been thinking about this on my return journey to this spot, what I'm thinking is best probably is if we find somewhere to hole ourselves up overnight, as we have been repeatedly doing. And we're still working in, you know, the hopes that we're going to get a POI at some point. If we find somewhere sort of pretty darn soon would be good, in point of fact. There's this house right behind us, actually. Might not be a bad plan to go back there, because time has really got on. It does take a long time to traverse these biomes. So we'll go back to this house over here, which we've been to already. And we will try and stow our things. And basically, I'll set my bedroll, and we will only take the things with us that are sort of essential. And that way we don't lose everything if we die. Maybe I should say when we die rather than if we die. Okay, we know this place. We've been here before. Let's just shut the door, stop any casual Zeds from... In fact, was that a zombie right then? I'm not sure. Okay, but we're not planning on... Yeah, there is a zombie. Let's just get a shot of them, shall we? Oi, you! Stop it! I have noticed a lot of my arrows seem to be passing straight through the zombies, which is not amusing. Okay, any more? Is that it? Is you it? Good, because I've got important things to do here. Okay, we might have... I'm not sure if we've got any containers in here that we could use already. Not really. Okay, well, let's do this. This is not what I meant. We'll have the bedroll. And we'll have our bedroll set there. We could do with some form of storage for everything else. So I will just make a chest. There we go. They're not very expensive to make. And we'll place that next to our bed. And we'll place in that pretty much everything. Yeah, including that. Not going to need that. Do you know what? I'll keep that on me just in case. But we've got a lot of stuff. Beer. We will keep beer on us, I think. Yes. But everything else... Oops, I'll have my machete, please. And basically, yeah, most things that we cannot keep... what we really want is to be able to keep everything sort of... Yeah, sort of here, really, because otherwise we lose it from our inventory. So, I'll leave that there, actually, because they're very rare. Oh, look, my beer fizzes. I hadn't noticed that. Okay, and we'll have that on us as well. So I will just risk the cold. We haven't got cold so far. And arrows are relatively easy to make. So there we go. Now, what we're going to do now, we basically need, at this point, to get ourselves a goodly way away so that when the zombies spawn, which they will do, with shocking speed, they will not, they will be far enough away from our base. And then we're just going to have to run, basically. I was thinking it'd be quite nice to, you know, make some spikes and leave a little present for them at least, but I don't think we've even really got time for that. Basically, I just want to be able to leg it away from them as fast as possible. Right, yeah, I'm going to stop running now. While I was on my travels, I leveled up, and off camera I actually changed my... I actually bought a new perk. I bought Run Forest Run, because I thought that might be a really useful one to have, because at the moment we're spending a lot of time running. Precious little time doing anything else, to be quite honest, so I thought that was probably going to be a good one. Yeah, you are going down right now, mother. Yes, you are. And She's got honey. We always like honey. That's very useful. Okay, now, of course, we don't know where these guys are coming from, so this is always a risk. Always a calculated risk. I'm going to get beer. Now, our Run Forest Run gives us a 10% bonus. Really. And off we go. And I seem to be going shockingly slowly. And I'm not even going to stop to look. I'm just hoping that the zombies aren't actually coming straight towards me, because if they are, we're toast. And this, of course, is our first horde in Alpha 14 as well. So I really didn't want to be running away from them, but we really don't have the choice at this point. There's something orange over there. There was another drop earlier in the day. Yeah, I will leave that on, just because we can't see otherwise, but I think it's fair to say that they are not, we haven't encountered them at all. And we are undetected, so that does seem to have worked quite well. It's a shame when you have to do that. And they're only over there, they're not that far away. It is a shame that when we have to do that, but really, I don't see how else we could have done it. I could have tried to take them on, I could have tried to shoot them, but yeah, I think that would have ended one way. That would have ended with me getting killed and losing some of my wellness. And okay, maybe that wouldn't have been a massive disaster, but I would have lost quite a lot of the stuff on my toolbar there as well. So it would have been a little bit inconvenient, to say the least. So here we are, ready to spend the night in our shed again, or one of the various sheds anyway. Yeah, so this is kind of more of a temporary base than any of the other ones have been, but in the next episode we are going to be prepared to head off up north and hope against hope that we actually find some sort of town or hub or something, anything, heck. We're quite quite far out, I suppose, and getting further out as we go this way. The hub is this way, quite a long way. It's more kind of way down here, I guess. Look at that, way down here, kind of over here. Oops, gone too far. It's here-ish anyway. So yeah, we're going kind of up north. We're heading away from the hub and towards the edge of the map, but I don't mind about that. All I really care about is the fact that we really need to find some kind of civilization, some lootable prefabs and what have you, because at the moment all we're doing is running around, and that's very nice to go nomadic, but that's kind of not what I really intended. I wanted to build a base. Yeah, so this has all been quite random, but what we might have to do eventually, we might just be forced into having to switch our character to a new map and hope that we actually get, some places in that map, just in case this one's bugged out for whatever reason. It's a duff seed, I don't know. Anyway, let's hope that's not the case, and we will persist for another couple of episodes at least. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you've got any any advice on the sort of the various issues that Alpha 14 is throwing at us so far, among them I've noticed a distinct drop in graphical quality, in spite of the fact that my graphics settings are still up to max. The graphics are the textures are rather poorer on most objects, and I don't really understand that. I don't really understand why that would be, and it's kind of disappointing. And then there's this problem with being just no prefabs or POIs. So yeah, let me know if you've encountered any bugs yourself, any fixes, anything like that. Gratefully received. And in the meantime, hit the like button if you like this episode, and do join me for the next one. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.